Welcome to Football Madness. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this. Now let's go have some fun. Let's go. FIFA Club World Cup. The idea of FIFA Club World Cup is an interesting idea. It's a very good idea. Clubs from all around the world competing for a trophy, going against each other. It gives us an idea to see how each team and each league match up against each other. We can gain perspective of the style that is being played in Europe against the style that is being played in South America, that is being played in North America, that is being played in Asia. We can see how they all match up and different style of football go. Like it's like boxing fight. They say style make fight. So we could see how it makes sense and we could enjoy these games. But for the problem for me is number one, the host. The host has turned this competition into a political scene, and that is not good for the competition. That's number one. Number two, when you look at the hosting stadiums, let me put it like that, I do not think that these stadiums are equipped for this type of competition. I do not think so. I have been to 2 games already. Yes, 2 games. So I can share my own perspectives from going to these games. I went to the game to see I went to the Juventus versus Al Ain game, and I went to the Al Hilal versus Salzburg game. Those 2 games that was played in Audi Field, I went to those 2 games. I think the hosting stadium need to do much better. Like, it is horrible. The game started, for the first game, the game started, half of the stadium, well, half of the people that showed up to the game is still outside. 20 minutes into the game, people are still trying to make their way into the stadium. First of all, it was a rainy day. They said no umbrella inside the stadium on a rainy day. So how is people supposed to go in there and take cover if you don't let people come in there with umbrella? Okay, people end up throwing their umbrellas outside on the side, just dumping it in the trash can. That's number one. Then number two, they said no bag in the stadium. And I'm not talking about backpack. I'm talking about those little purse that women carry on their hand. They said no bag in the stadium. Unless it's a see-through bag. Make that make sense. Once again, people are dumping their personal belonging outside the stadium on the floor just to go into the stadium. Oh man, it is horrible. When I say horrible, they say, oh, you can go check in your bag. When you go to check in your bag, you will pay you will pay from your nose to check in your bag. Like, oh Jesus Christ, it is horrible. Organization is just bad. The organization is just bad. That is the first game. When I went back to the second game, I already had experience from the first game, so I already know what to look out for, what to avoid, and how to get myself in there on time. But yet, when I got there, people are still struggling to make it into the stadiums. Like, oh, Jesus. Nah. They need to do better. Like, when you have this type of tournament, I'm talking to FIFA now, when you have this type of tournament, you need to give it to people that is ready to host. I do not think USA was ready for this type of competition at all. Yes, USA have the stadium. Yes, they have the facility and all this, but they are not equipped to host this type of games. When you are hosting the world, you cannot be having political problem, talking about ice at the stadium. Like, that already scare people off. That's why you see majority of the people don't even want to go to these games. Yeah, we need to do better. My experience from going to watch the Club World Cup game, yeah, I will rate it 2/10. Absolutely 2/10. That is my experience from going to watch the Club World Cup. Absolutely 2/10. It is horrible. That is one thing I can definitely say from going to see 2 games at the Club World Cup. It is horrible. My experience from going to, like, the way they organize themselves, the way they do the way they structured themselves. Yeah, people are making it into the stadium too late. You need to be organized. You need to know how to host a crowd of people. When you are dealing with 20,000 people, 30,000 people, you need to know how to organize yourself and how to get them into the stadium on time for them to watch this game. Not having them outside standing in a line for 15 to 30 minutes, standing outside in lines just to make it into the stadium. Yeah, it is really, really bad. FIFA need to do better. I hope when the World Cup come next year, the FIFA World Cup next year, I hope they will use this Club World Cup as their practice ground to learn at least learn something from this. The worst part is if they do not learn anything from this Club World Cup. I really hope they learn something from this Club World Cup, and then they can now put it into practice next year, because I do not want to have the same experience next year when I go watch the World Cup. No. If it is going to be like this, I might as well just watch it at home on the TV and call it a day. But it is really, really horrible. But anyway, I really hope you guys get to go watch some games at the Club World Cup. I really hope you guys have a good time. I don't have the same experience that I had with my friends, because they sold me a seat that said I have a seat, and when I get there, it was a standing seat. That's another problem. That's even another one. So it was just horrible. Let me not even like I could go on and go on to so many things that was going wrong at the organizational level of the FIFA Club World Cup, but those are my major ones. And you guys can share your own experience with me. Let me know what your experience was at the stadium. I actually look forward to hearing from you guys. Just tell me, what was your experience at the FIFA Club World Cup? Let me know what, maybe you faced a different experience from me. Maybe you had something worse than mine, but let me know what your experience was at the FIFA Club World Cup, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go.